Greetings, folks, and welcome to a newsy type episode. I haven't done one of these in a while. I haven't done a video at all in, I think, over a month. Crikey, been a while. Hi, guys. Anyway, back to what I was doing. News. So, WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange was arrested. Yeah, you might have heard of WikiLeaks, you might not have. You've probably encountered something about it on your travels through the interwebs. So who is Julian Assange? Well, he's the founder of WikiLeaks. They've released a lot of confidential information and emails regarding pretty much everything from conspiracy theories to political shenanigans that really shouldn't have gotten out into the public eye. So he's got some pretty powerful enemies. Now, I'm going to look at this from the Ecuadorian government's point of view, or at least try to. I can't say that I can speak for them. I can't say that I can speak for them, or what my opinions are on the motivations behind why they've removed his status and he's been arrested. But I will have a good go at it. I'm playing devil's advocate a little bit here, but I feel that I have to because of who the Ecuadorian government are. Yeah, they're not superpowers at all. They're definitely not a global superpower, and quite frankly, this fella here has annoyed quite a lot of people in some various superpowers, which is not a good thing for them. When he's been with them for a long time as well. You've got to understand he's been with them for years now. I think it's 5 or is it 7? One of the two, 5 or 7. He's been there a long time, and basically the leaking hasn't stopped at all. He's just kept that whole leak thing up, which is a bit like imagine you invited a friend into your house to stay because he'd said something bad about your neighbours, and you had to protect him from your neighbours, and then he kept mouthing off to your neighbours for 5 years or 7. Whichever one it is. Yeah, that's not going to work out. That's going to wear real thin, and sooner or later you're going to get so annoyed with that friend you just don't care anymore and you kick him the hell out of your house. I think that's kind of what's happened here. We can all kind of empathize with it a little bit because they must have been under a lot of pressure in recent years to do this from various nations. The UK, the US, Sweden, to name a few. So yeah, I kind of understand why it's happened, because they're a small nation. They're not a superpower. They're a small nation. Well, I don't know whether they're a small nation or not really, compared to us. I mean, it's England. You know what I'm saying? Like globally, they're not an attention getter. They're not like China. They're not like the US. They're not like the UK or India, another attention getter, because damn, that's a big country with a lot of people. So yeah, they're not like an up and comer like China or India. They're not like an established superpower like Russia, the US, or the UK. Although I wouldn't really call the UK a superpower anymore. We're kind of more just we're an ex-superpower, I think. We're a was. Still kind of fun, but yeah, we're kind of a was now. Anyway, back to it. So yeah, that's why I kind of think that this has happened. He's basically kind of overstayed his welcome, and they finally kicked him out. He's been arrested, and I think it's altogether possible the US are going to be pushing for extradition on him after he's been tried here for whatever crimes he's guilty of committing here. I'm really not sure about any of that. I'll have to look into that quite deeply, actually. I think we all probably will in the coming days, though, as more about exactly what he's charged with here comes out. It better come out as well. Questions are going to be asked, and people are going to want answers to those. Anyway, with that said, I'm going to cut it here and keep it under 5 minutes. But anyway, have fun, play safe, and hopefully I'll catch you guys later.